A transparent barrier suddenly emerged in the desert, and inside was a family. The people in the desert could see inside, but those within couldn't see outside. Even more bizarre, this barrier was incredibly tough, so much so that even bullets couldn't penetrate it. Inside lived a cozy family of 5, but they were still dressed in 19th century clothing, while outside it was already 2025. Jimmy, the scientist tasked with investigating this barrier, was startled upon arrival. The woman inside looked exactly like his deceased wife, which only intensified his determination to cross the barrier. After relentless observation, Jimmy suddenly noticed the boy's attention was drawn to something. He immediately glanced in the direction of the boy's gaze and witnessed an unbelievable scene. A car abruptly exploded, and the thick black smoke that billowed out accidentally passed through the barrier. Before Jimmy had a chance to investigate, the smoke inside vanished, and the barrier blocked it out again. Jimmy speculated that the barrier would open at a specific time, and that the opening lasted for an extremely brief moment. To validate his hypothesis, he swiftly brought over a cannon. The cannonballs were chunks of ice, and he fired them frantically at the barrier. As long as he kept shooting without pause, he wouldn't miss the instant when the barrier opened. After prolonged testing by the soldiers, the ice was finally shot inside. However, it quickly melted, and the people inside didn't notice anything unusual. Jimmy uncovered the pattern. The barrier would open once every week, and it stayed open for only 10 seconds. However, Jimmy was reluctant to report this pattern to the military. After prolonged observation, he had fallen in love with the woman inside, who resembled his late wife. If the military were to enter, this family would undoubtedly be captured for human experimentation. So he planned to slip in the next time the barrier opened. Jimmy successfully crossed the barrier as planned. By the time the soldiers realized what happened, the barrier had already closed, and Jimmy would pay for his actions with his life. This story is from the TV series Night Visions, which debuted in 2001.